Darren needs to pay his phone bill.
Padded Room Radio is back on the air, you fucking animals. My name is Darian. I've been here for a very long time. You should know that by now. I am the horror guy, and I am here to bring you my horror goodness. And I brought my whole posse of horror fiends along with me. Dusty is in the house.
I am in the house.
What's going on, Big Dust?
Nothing. Just trying to figure out if our whole city's going to burn down. Long.
Well, I mean, a good chunk of it, but I think we're safe here, and you're safe there.
Yeah.
So
I'm good down there in the south.
Yeah, and I can see the fire, but it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah. But it's inconveniencing traffic and things.
It's a pain in the neck, man.
And obviously the poor people, right? But I mean,
well, yeah, of course. But
I don't know any personally.
Yeah,
but,
now they're all hanging around parking lots and stuff, fucking assholes. And that's why we got canceled. That's why we got canceled.
Hopefully nobody that got displaced listens to the show.
Well, we're thoughts and prayers, everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all you got to say. Thoughts and prayers, and
exactly.
then you're forgiven.
And no more giggling about it.
Yeah, none of that. None of that shit. Yeah. Speaking of giggling, Miss Monica is also here. What's up, baby doll?
I'm here.
Are you on fire?
Almost.
All right, Monica, you are not on fire, I believe, but you could be. It's any given point. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. How's things in Arizona, my love?
Oh, just another hot day. That's it.
That's every day for you.
Stuff just spontaneously combusts down there. You don't even need an open flame.
That's all you got, man.
Yeah, we got to go out to his mom's place for the weekend, and at least we had a swimming pool.
Okay, very cool. Well,
yeah,
you should get to cool off.
I like it out there. The big giant owls.
No, but okay.
I've seen owls on TV.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, they are all over the place out there, and they fly up and land on the fence, and they just sit there and watch you. I feel like they've cursed me.
I feel like owls are very judgy when they're staring at you. Like, I always feel like they're, is that what you're doing?
They do have that eye raise.
Yeah.
They got the resting dick face.
Yeah. Go ahead,
eyebrows.
Fatso. Have some more potato chips. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
that's going to help.
I'll have to send you the picture, but yeah, when my dogs see an owl, they don't know what the hell to think, because they're like, what the fuck is that big?
That's a big shitting bird.
That's what it is. Right on, man. Well, okay, let me ask you guys something. I feel like I'm going crazy. I had a weird experience last night. You tell me if I'm nuts or not. It's 12:30 at night. I'm sound asleep. I put my hand, I'm just tossing and turning like I always do, because I can never get comfortable, of course. I put my hand behind my head, and I feel like a weird little pinprick on my wrist. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's not killing me, but it hurt enough to wake me up, right? Okay. So I'm like, ow, fuck, all right. And then I'm laying there, and I'm thinking, there was a black widow in the backyard that I saw. And then I'm thinking about my neighbor 3 doors down that got bit by a brown recluse and had to go to the hospital. So I'm like, oh, shit.
I think I'm going to leave now.
So I get up. Now, hear me out. I get up, and I'm trying not to wake my wife up. But I go through the pillows, and I'm seeing if there's a spider or a spider web.
If she would have known what you were hunting,
no, she sleeps.
She would have been outside in the truck.
She sleeps like a polar bear. Don't worry about her.
It doesn't matter. I've seen your wife run from spiders.
She will do a 5K if she thinks there's a spider in this house.
Yeah.
But I don't see any spiders. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. I guess I'm good. I go back to sleep. I wake up this morning, and periodically throughout the day, the same spot that, like, where the little pinprick happened, like, kind of randomly hurts from time to time. So I'm like, okay, fuck. Do some Googling. First thing I look up, brown recluse bite. Says 8 to 12 hours, searing hot pain.
Okay, you don't get that.
Right. And this was like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's now, 16 hours on. It's minorly annoying, but it's not bothering me. Okay.
Do you see any
No,
holes?
that's the next thing I looked at. I looked at brown recluse and I looked at black widow. And they both say that there's going to be 2 small puncture wounds or like a scratch or something like that. Look for inflammation or swelling or redness. I got none of that. But periodically that spot hurts. And I think it's all in my head at this point.
It could have been just a tweak of some kind of a nerve ending in there just from putting your arm in a weird position. I don't know. Like, we're getting old, buddy.
It's true.
It's
true.
You move in a weird way. You sleep on the wrong
all
pillow.
In my head. Yeah,
you wake up and you're like, oh, now I can't move my fucking neck for 6 days.
I have diarrhea for 9 days. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I had a pastrami sandwich, the same one I have every Wednesday. Now I have diarrhea. It's got to be in my head, right?
I would assume so. I don't think you got bit by anything, is what I'm saying.
I don't think so either, but why does it randomly hurt? I don't know, dude. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking right out. All right.
It's just a new pain to add on to, you wake up every morning at our age, oh, that's new. Well, I guess that's a thing now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Huh.
I actually I have something like that. So I walk around a lot barefoot, and I could have sworn that I stepped on a piece of glass, because you know that feeling when you step on a piece of glass?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, what is that? So I, flipped my foot over, searched and searched and searched. I cannot find anything, see anything, but if I step a certain way, I can feel it. Like the pain is there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on there?
You know what yours sounds like, Monica? A splinter. I think you got a splinter. And you just can't see it.
I put on magnifying glass. The parole officer has looked. I'm looking right now. There's nothing there.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take some pictures of your feet, send them to Tom Hardy, okay? He is a world-renowned splinter finder specialist. He will locate the splinter after he beats off 9 or 12 times. All right, God damn it. Well, I guess it's just in my head. There's no swelling, there's no redness. I'm just freaking out, and I think the more I think about it, the worse it hurts, which is even pissing me off even more. That being said, we got a regular horror show to get into here, you fuckers. We got horror news, listener mail, all the usual stuff. Let's do ourselves a little horror news if we could.
Let's do it.
Horror news.
All right, what do you got for us there, Dusty Bun?
Well, if anybody's interested, I am not. Backrooms, it will be releasing on HBO on September 26th. So, if anybody hasn't seen it yet, at least it's free. You won't be upset by it.
I paid $20 to rent the son of a bitch.
Ooh, that hurts.
I think I need to watch it again and not be... Maybe I just need to watch it under the right circumstances.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think I'm still going to be disappointed by the thing that's chasing him. That's very stupid.
For sure. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'll probably check it out again. Just to clear my head, I guess.
Okay.
Monica, did you watch Backrooms yet?
I started it, but remember I stopped it because it didn't grab me.
Yeah, you're just not into it.
And you know what the fucked up part about it all is like that one and Obsession, which was good, they're getting like 93s and 90 and 87s on the fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's because it's just new age.
It's because they're based on fucking YouTube clips, basically.
Yeah, but what do you, I mean, I don't get it. It's not good horror to me. So I hope okay, so these things are having success.
Sure.
Obsession was okay. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was the best thing I ever seen.
I'm not mad at Backrooms.
Of all the hype that it's had. But, these are the things that are getting all the love and the hype. And so is this what we're going to be getting from now on? I seriously hope not.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see.
I agree.
And then their trailers are out for a movie called It Ends. And this thing is basically the people who have seen it, the critics who have seen it, have it 94% rated fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
And it's similar in nature to, they're calling it what do they call it? The new age horror, the indie horror. So I watched a trailer and I was like, all right. I mean, it doesn't look like something that is going to grab me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The synopsis is a group of recent grads, high school grads, head out on a late-night drive for grub, hoping to enjoy one final hangout before their paths diverge. Instead, they accidentally turn onto a never-ending two-lane hellscape surrounded by untold horrors and cosmic forces beyond their understanding. So, I watched a trailer, and it's at fucking Neon, so I was like, all right. I mean, not super thrilled, but I don't know. I would like to hear from the listeners is who do you guys like this indie new age horror shit? Because I don't find maybe I'm a grumpy old fucker, but I'm not into it right now.
Okay,
I don't know.
So let's take a second here. Let's further examine the Backrooms. You saw the original internet clip?
Oh yeah.
That was kind of creepy.
No, because it was cool. It was an original idea.
Sure,
and you left shit to the imagination. I don't the whole. I guess the beginning of the Backrooms, the movie, was fine for me. But then when you get to see what it is and the other things that are down there, it's like, what the fuck?
That's what killed it for me.
Yeah.
And I think the idea of having this big open space that is, for all intents and purposes, safe. It's well lit. It's 4 walls. There's no immediate danger, but it's just huge. And every turn takes you in a different direction. Very easy to get lost. But the illusion of what we refer to as liminal space. It's something you're familiar with. It's something you're comfortable in.
Yeah, like an office space.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's a big.
never ending.
It's a giant warehouse.
Yeah.
But you're in there by yourself. You're perfectly safe for all intents and purposes.
But there's a lot of places for things to hide.
Exactly. Until whatever it is shows up, and now all of a sudden you're not safe, and you're trying to duck through these weird rando hallways and fucking crawl spaces. And
no, I
things
totally
like that.
get it. Like I said, I am on board for that.
Sure.
It was cool. It was fine. I like the aspect of him trying to figure out where it goes, mapping it out. I dug it. Mm-hmm. But then you tell me, or you show me what's doing all this shit, and you tell me what it is. I'm like, oh, get fucked.
Yeah.
It just, I don't, like I said, I don't know if I'm just a meathead and it just over my head and that's so, groundbreaking and
it's all
I'm like,
personal and whatever.
No, get fucked.
I don't know, man.
And
I think that's kind of what it is, because you start off strong, and that premise was based on a 5-6 minute internet clip.
Yeah, didn't they have a couple of them though? A series
further into whatever, and that was great. But at the same time, it was like, okay, how do you expand on that and turn it into an hour and a half, 2 hour movie?
And many other ways than they did.
That's where they fucked themselves.
Yeah, because like I said, I was even intrigued by the organization.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool. It's
cool.
known.
Cool. We're good.
But you're telling me this is what the fucking danger is?
Yeah,
Get fucked.
It's where you lost me.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, the
Right
rest of
on.
it was fine, but yeah, whatever.
Okay. What else you got there, big
Oh,
guy?
and then the last thing I got was we have casting announcement for RoboCop TV series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I see him crossing all his shit off after I haven't said anything.
It's fine. It's fine.
Our good friend Dan Stevens will be playing Officer Murphy in the RoboCop TV show.
I'm not mad at that.
Me neither.
I like that
I
guy.
do like Dan Stevens.
Yeah. Monica, how do you feel about Dan Stevens?
I'm not sure who that is.
The guest.
The guest, yeah. What else has he been in? He's been in a lot of shit. What can I...
That weird movie
Is
where
that the hot guy from The Guest?
I mean, there's only one guy in
He's
the
the guy, the bad guy,
Yeah.
the guest. The main guest, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that
I
other
gotta
movie
bring
where
up
they
a-
drill holes in the top of your head and put flowers in you?
Yeah.
What was that? The Unholy or something? I
He was
forget
in the
name.
new season of The Terror that the Red
Terror,
Queen and I watched.
yeah.
It's like a insane asylum thing.
The
Dan Stevens. Oh, this
The
guy.
Rental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, he looks like an Alex Murphy type.
Yeah.
So okay.
Okay.
So he's
Well.
he's going to be the RoboCop.
You sound disappointed.
Yeah, he's.
They're going to
We
put him in a
could've
big
done
stupid robot suit. You're not even going to know it's him.
Well, you'll know it's him until he gets blasted.
Yeah. You only see him from like the tip of his nose to the bottom of his chin. That's all you
You need
get.
a guy with a good jawline.
Okay.
Does he have a good jawline, Monica?
Him and
Like,
Michael
is it-
Keaton.
You know.
That's about it, really.
Yeah, he's not a bad looking guy.
All right.
And that's all I had. I don't want to steal any more of your thunder there, brother.
You son of a bitch. What do we got here? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh,
Not my favorite beer.
hey, that was a staple in college, man.
Yeah?
You get a sixer for like $5.
Oh, yeah.
Or a
dirt cheap.
12er for
Dirt
$5.
cheap, Yeah.
Like, yeah.
If, what was it? Fucking High Gravity wasn't available? Or
No, the go-to was
natural
Natty Ice.
Oh, Natty Ice.
Natty Ice because it had, like 9% alcohol and it
Yeah.
was cheap as shit.
Yeah.
But it tasted like a fucking can of piss.
I threw up in the fountain outside the San Diego airport from drinking Natty
Too many
Ice.
Natty Ices.
Yes. That's how stupid I was.
Remember at the old pub and stuff, they had the Pabst Blue Ribbon pitchers on Thirsty Thursday. You get a pitcher for $1 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I drank a lot of Pabst. Okay.
Okay.
Go on with your story.
Yeah.
I don't do any more, but you know.
Pabst is offering limited edition Jason Voorhees 12 packs available mid-September.
All right, I'm buying one.
Yeah, I could probably get one just to have it. Scout Taylor Compton and Danielle Harris are teaming up to direct Last Chance Motel.
Damn, I had that on my list.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about that? Somebody else scratches one off for a second. God damn it.
I was just watching the trailer when you called.
Trailer doesn't look bad, I don't feel like. What do you think, Monica?
Yeah,
I'll have to
I
check it out.
think it looks good. And to what Dusty was saying, maybe they're going to bring this one home for him as a slasher.
Yeah. Yeah, no more liminal nonsense.
Indie horror bullshit.
Not from these two chicks. They know what's up.
They know what's up.
Lastly, it looks like Blumhouse and Atomic Monster have passed $1 billion at the box office in 2026.
Good for them.
Now, that's good for horror in general. Blumhouse is just a franchise machine. They crank out Conjuring movies and Insidious movies, and I would not be surprised if we get 4 or 5 more Purges on the way, maybe another Happy Death
Well, they got
Day.
their hands into a lot of stuff.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. So I guess it's good for horror in general, but that's where we're at. So good news, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's good
I would
news.
say so.
That's all I got, Monica. What do you got for us?
Just to let you know, Last Chance is coming out on October 6th, so we can be ready for that one.
Okay.
And then we got another one that I was checking out called Ghost in the Cell. Have you seen this one?
Is that an anime thing?
No,
I'm
it's
thinking of Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I was going to say.
yeah, this is supernatural.
Okay.
And it's about a guy they bring into prison, and some weird shit starts happening when he arrives at this prison. It's Indonesian, so we have to read it, but that's okay.
Okay.
But that will be out October 2nd, and it looks pretty good.
Okay.
And that's all I had.
Right on. Well, that's all we got for the horror news then. I guess it's time for some listener mail.
Hell yeah.
Listener mail.
Oh, we got some voicemails coming at us this week.
All right.
We got a few. Let's kick things off with our main man in Alabama. Here comes the man of mystery. Alan is in the house.
Alan. What's going on, buddy?
Added room, what's up? Hope everybody's good. Terradome, give me Hellraiser.
Yeah, I figured that.
Mr. Darian, I do believe your popcorn.
Popcorn. Nailed it.
I watched a couple movies this week. I watched Normal.
Okay.
That was really, really good.
I heard good things.
I'm really digging Bob Odenkirk. And then I watched the first Fear Street. I liked it. It was all right.
92, I
hate
believe.
it. I'll watch the rest of them. Anyway, as far as House of Wax the remake goes, I remember watching it solely because Paris Hilton died in it.
Yes.
Can't stand that
did.
bitch. Anyway, hope all is well. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Thanks, buddy.
Sorry you don't like me, Alan. I like you.
Oh, God.
I get it, man. It's not a very good movie, either way. Right on. Let's get down to Southern California. Here comes Mr. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy's in the house.
Hey-yo.
How's my favorite degenerates this week?
What's up, man?
I hope everyone is doing well.
We're alive.
Oh, man, I got some shit for you this week.
Oh, boy.
I tell you, man. Okay, well, look, let's go
What?
to the
Okay.
fucking educating department.
All right.
It's got to be popcorn, man.
It is.
Hey, I got
Nailed
a
it.
question for you about that flick.
Hmm.
I like that movie.
I'm
But
not
I
mad.
don't think I should. It's not a good movie.
It's
Maybe that one should have made it into the Therodome. Probably not. I mean,
The Guilty Pleasures.
it legitimately is a pretty bad flick. But,
it's
I
got its
fucking
flaws.
actually like that flick. I don't know.
okay.
All right, sorry.
Nothing wrong with
fuck,
it.
man. But speaking of the Terrordome, man,
Huh.
this is these are tough, man. You know, you got the Texas Chainsaw versus Silence of the Lambs,
Correct.
and now we got what do we got? Hellraiser versus The Shining. I mean, any one of these
Could go all
past,
the way.
You know, two ones of the good flicks or the heavy hitters, however you're marking them.
Yeah.
Any of these could go on and fucking win the Terrordome, but I gotta say, one of my all-time favorites is The Shining. Took me a while to really appreciate him once I got into it. So put me down for The Shining, you know?
You got it.
I hate to... It's fucked to see something like Hellraiser or, fucking Silence of the Lambs go out in the first round. It just doesn't feel right, but... Hey, luck of the draw. I suppose.
Yeah.
As far as the what are you looking at department, I did get to catch this flick, Final Girl.
Oh, I've seen that one.
It's got the girl from Zombieland, the
Abigail
Little
Breslin.
Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like fucking 10 years old, whatever. It was actually pretty fucking good. Hadn't seen it before. It was a first time watch. I
It's
got
a
to
good
admit,
show.
I picked it based on fucking how long it was. Chick is trained to kill these guys that fucking kill girls, and that's the whole fucking that's the story of it.
Yes.
But I was thinking about it, and one of the things I wanted to get your thoughts on it. It's like kind of a perfect movie that should never.
I wouldn't
get a
go that
sequel.
far.
Because if it gets a sequel, and it's not a perfect movie, I should say. I'm sorry. It's a good flick that doesn't need a sequel. Because if it got a sequel, it would try to explain shit.
That'll
too
happen
much.
sometimes, yeah.
And you know what? Just let it be. It is what it is. And I think a lot of fucking flicks try and get that thing where they got to have a sequel, and now they feel like, oh, we got to explain why this is like this, and why is this organization out there hiring people to fucking train chicks? Again, if you haven't seen it, I'd suggest it's a good flick.
It is.
But one final thing, if I may, and I know I'm going on here, but
Oh, GP.
He almost made it.
That'll teach you. No, it won't. He called back. God damn it.
E motherfucking P.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. As I was saying, I'm not sure where I got caught off there, but just, hey, on like a flick, you don't need to explain everything. And if they go into a sequel, just keep doing what's good. Don't feel like you have to try and explain anything.
I agree.
It always fucks up the lore, the mystery,
Yeah.
or what have you. Anyway, you had figured out my code, my fucking, it is what it is, and whatever else should I say. But I got one that I got to
Super
ask
secret
You know
code.
what you're getting into.
I've
Yeah.
heard from you a number of times, and I got to say I haven't quite cracked the code of exactly what this is.
Okay.
And it came up last week. You
All
would
right.
say, or pardon me, I would say, hey man, that dude's nose is all jacked up,
Correct.
and everybody would. But you have this thing where you're like, his nose is all jacked off, and I'm like, what the what the fuck does that mean? What are you trying to tell us about? Are you telling us something about yourself? Is it something else in the back of your head you want to talk about?
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know what the fuck that is, man.
All the above.
Face is all jacked off. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's jacked up, my friend.
No, it's jacked
Anyway.
off.
Hope all is well. Love you like family, no matter how that gets answered.
Right on, Tom Hardy. Thanks for calling in,
Thanks,
amigo. So it's been brought to my attention that I use the phraseology "jacked off" as opposed to the preferred, I guess, statement of "jacked up."
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give out a little information here.
Okay.
I'm never as screwed up as I am right after I jack off. So if I'm saying, hey, that thing is really jacked off, yeah. Because if I've just jacked off, then I am a fucking wreck. So if that guy's nose is jacked off, yeah, that's a bad nose, my friends. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I get it now.
Not
really, but I get it.
It's funnier to me getting something jacked off. That guy's nose is jacked off. Okay, well, you can
funny.
imagine somebody jacking off this guy's nose.
Honestly, I never even noticed.
This isn't the first time this has been brought to my attention.
I just don't say anything because I'm a polite friend.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I just think that you're purposely saying it like that, so it's like, okay, that's how you want to say it, then go ahead, know?
I'm sure I picked that up from somebody somewhere. Look at that thing. I think it started in the Marine Corps when we used to say dicked off, like that thing's all dicked off or dicked up.
Okay.
And then that somehow evolved into jacked up, which then moved into jacked off. And now I think I'm just going to wipe the slate clean, no pun intended, and just say that thing's been jizzed on. Okay. That guy's nose has been jizzed on.
Oh, man, you look all jizzed on today.
That's going to get me fired from my job. Yep. Guarantee it. All right, Monica, you got anything for Alan or Tom Hardy?
Thanks, guys.
You guys are the best.
Yep,
How about
thanks,
you
guys? No, yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate the calls.
All right, I guess it's time for a movie then, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Okay.
Science fiction has never imagined so strange or terrifying a story as that of the village of Midwich, England, cut off from life as we know it by some mysterious force. And later, at one and the same time, a child was born to every woman in the village. Children that grew to look like this. Beautiful youngsters behind whose fiery, hypnotic eyes lurked the demon forces of another world.
They're not human. They ought to be destroyed.
Forces put to such sinister use that it became a national emergency.
We are gathered here as advisors, as scientists, as government experts.
Have we established anything about the origins of these children?
There is the possibility of the transmission of energy.
Let me get this straight. You imply that these children may be the result of impulses directed towards us from somewhere in the universe.
What we need is time to investigate.
Are you aware of life on another planet? Why are you so nervous when an aircraft flies above you?
Until recently, we haven't been able to make our control reach as far as a high aircraft.
Oh, now you have, is that it?
Today, their control reaches out into space. Tomorrow, will it girdle the globe?
There's nothing you can do to stop us. Leave us alone.
I say, old boy, it's Village of the Damned, you see, from 1960. 7.3 stars on IMDb. Starring George Sanders, Barbara Shelley, and Martin Stevens. This movie is approved. Yeah.
Okay, cheerio.
It's an interesting situation we got here, inmates. You've probably seen this one. This is the original, the black and white one from 1960. Very English.
Very English.
Very uptight English, too. Monica?
Yes.
Was it just me, or was the relationship between the professor and his bride... I don't want to say
inappropriate.
I wasn't going to say inappropriate, but how old was she when they hooked up? I wonder is just what I'm asking. I know you're into older guys. That's why I'm asking you. You're the authority. Oh, she thought he was hot. I can tell you right now.
Look at the big brain on the professor.
You see the elbow pads on those tweed coats? Oh, dreamy.
I really like George Sanders. I've watched a lot of his movies.
Uh-huh. Okay. That answers that question. We are in a sleepy English village, Midwich, which is kind of a weird amalgamation of various H.P. Lovecraft locations. And the damnedest thing happens. We meet our professor, Gordon. He's a stuffy old guy, and he's exactly what you'd expect an English professor to be. He's on the phone with his brother-in-law, who happens to be a major, I believe, in the Royal Air Force. And he's like, "Oh, I say, old boy, if you're coming today, would you mind bringing a book with you?" And as they're having this phone call, the professor just collapses. Flat on the ground, just loses consciousness, thud. The major is like, what happened? What's going on? I say, operator, are you there? And she's like, yes, there's nobody putting the receiver down, you see, so we'll have to just keep this line open until somebody puts the receiver down. So now the major is like, well, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to talk to the colonel and see if I can take off early today and go check on my brother-in-law and sister. So the colonel's like, yeah, go ahead, check it out. Off he goes. He gets, as he's getting closer and closer to the village, we get a quick snapshot of the village itself. And what we're going to see is everybody has collapsed in the village. We got a guy on a tractor doing circles in his front yard until he plows into a tree. We got a bus that careened off the road and everybody inside is asleep. We got a guy on with a wheelbarrow, and he just is face first into the wheelbarrow, whatever was in there.
Good thing it wasn't manure.
I hope it wasn't. Might be good for his skin. I don't know. But that's kind of where we're at. The entire village has just completely lost consciousness. So the major is screaming towards the village in his car. As he's getting close, he recognizes the constable, I guess.
On a bike.
On a bicycle. It's 1960, whatever, dude. The major's like, hey, man, you heard anything from Professor Gordon? I was talking to him earlier, and he just kind of fell over or something. The line went dead. And he's like, no, but I'm headed to Midwich also, because I was talking to somebody, and they just kind of checked out too, so I'm going to go check it out. Off the major goes, and he gets about, 500 meters down the road and sees the bus careened off the road, so he stops. And he's like, oh, shit, hey, constable, check out this bus. It's full of possibly dead guys or something. So the constable's like, oh, what the hell? He starts riding his bike towards the bus. He gets about halfway there, hops off his bike, and just falls down and falls asleep. All right, lazy fuck. Apparently he lost interest in the bus altogether and just decided it was nap time. The major's like, oh, hell no, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I'm out of here.
Turns the car around and hauls ass. He goes back and calls the colonel, and he's like, dude, I don't know what's going on here, but we got to check this out. Everybody in Midwich is completely unconscious. There seems to be like a weird property line where everybody falls asleep all of a sudden. Colonel's like, all right, I'm going to get the other guy, some other forces on the line here, and we'll get this sorted out. Just don't talk to anybody. Don't tell anyone. We don't want to cause a panic. So the major's like, yeah, okay. In the meantime, the military moves in, the English military, which is a bunch of guys in suit and ties with berets on.
They have to take 2 breaks a day for tea.
Tea breaks.
Tea breaks.
Yeah. And I think they also have issued Scrumpets? I don't know.
Biscuits. They call them biscuits.
Sure. Yeah. And they set up a perimeter, and they're like, okay, man, They find the bus, they find the asleep constable, and they've got like a fence line going. They're setting up a whole military perimeter.
So my question is on this part, I was thinking about last night, just being in the industry that I'm in with dealing with survey and whatnot.
Yeah.
Who's the guy going in to test the invisible barrier, right?
Yeah.
So somebody's got to go in there and start getting fucking woozy.
Yeah.
And then come back out. Oh, it's right here. Here's the line.
Yeah.
Let's move to the next cone. Like, here's the line.
We get a couple of weird experiments.
Yeah.
We start with a canary on a stick.
Uh-huh.
And they put a canary in a cage and they put it on a stick and they start moving the stick out towards like the asleep constable.
Yep.
Canary collapses and they're like, well, that's as far as that guy's going. Bring the canary back in. As soon as it's like far enough away from the constable, pops right back up.
Yep.
Okay. I think they started off with just like the property line or something because they were setting up a perimeter.
Yeah.
But they don't know where the perimeter goes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Somebody has to test it out, right?
Yeah.
Somebody has to reach in there and start feeling woozy. Okay, Get back out. All right, there's the line.
Well, we'll get to that in a second here. The neighboring doctor shows up, and he's like, what the fuck is all this, bro? And they're like, well, hey, glad you showed up, doc, because everybody goes in there and just falls asleep all of a sudden, and we can't figure out why. We think they might be dead or something. I don't know. In the meantime, we send a fucking aircraft over, one of those two-seaters with the propeller jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got him on the radio, and he's like, yeah, I can see everybody down there. It doesn't look like anybody's moving around. And they're like, all right, go ahead and kind of drop altitude a little bit, see if you can get a closer look. So the pilot's like, yeah, okay, circles back, drops altitude, and then he's like, yeah, everybody seems to just be laying down.
And there goes the plane.
And the plane goes right into a field, and kaboom. Okay. That sucked, and I am sorry for the guy that was flying the plane. Mm-hmm. Now, outside the perimeter, they're like, okay, we're feeling lucky here. We're going to send a guy in there. Clearly, it's some kind of a weird gas leak or something, so we suit this poor chap up with a gas mask, and we tie a rope around him, because that's a good idea. And we're like, okay, go over there and check out the constable there, chapo. And he's like, all right, then, I'll go ahead and do it. So he starts marching towards the constable, gets right about where the constable was, and then he just collapses over also. Mm-hmm. Everybody's, oh, shit. So good thing we had that rope attached to him.
They pull him back.
We drag him on back. Once he gets outside the perimeter, he's like, oh, fucking, oh, god damn, what the hell was that? And they're like, we don't know. We were hoping you could tell us. I'm cold all of a sudden. It's freezing.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Everybody's like, okay, this is bananas. This is absolutely bananas. We don't know what to do about this. Everybody's standing around scratching their heads. Now, mind you, this road and this like perimeter they have set up is like on the outskirts of a farm. And just inside the perimeter is old Bessie, who's just also, all the livestock, I should mention, is also laid down for a nap. They're like, shit. That's about the time old Bessie is like,
going and gets up.
And she goes and gets up. And they're like, oh, okay, what? That's cool. And then all the people start filing out of the bus. They all look like they've had a pretty good party going.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, God.
Hungover,
damn,
sluggish.
what the fuck happened?
Need a couple Bloody Marys.
I don't even know. They're like, hey, you guys good? And they're like, who? What's going on? What are you guys doing here? I don't know. And they're like, what the fucking shit is this? Everybody's waking up all of a sudden? Now they sent another guy in. He's fine. He's like, yeah, I guess we're good. You guys can come in. Military moves into the village. They're checking everybody. Everybody's woozy as shit, but everybody seems to be okay, except for people that were like, fell down and hit their heads. I don't think there were any casualties other than the pilot at this point. What the hell? I don't know. Everybody on this village just fell asleep all of a sudden for no reason. Okay, well, everybody's fine now, so that's good. Now we fast forward about 2 months. Okay. We all of a sudden...
Now hitteth the fan.
But what he just said, yeah. We got some good news. The Professor Gordon is like, well, he's like the intellectual of the group. He's like, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a weird atmospheric thing, and we all just kind of lost consciousness or air pressure, maybe a gas leak. I don't know. But all of a sudden, like 2 months later, like 5 or 6 chicks just show up randomly pregnant. Mm-hmm. And this creates a lot of problems. One of them is like a 17-year-old virgin, and she's like, this is impossible. I've never even seen a penis.
Yeah.
How the fuck does this work? And they're like, well, I don't know. I think you're definitely pregnant, though. There's no getting around that. And also, the professor's wife is pregnant. I don't think he should be having a kid at his age. I'm just... it's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
And
well, you know, like back in those days,
sure,
the wives did most of the rearing.
I know, but
the dads would come home and pat little Johnny on the head and
he
say,
looks
"What's
like
for
in
dinner?"
His mid-60s, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there was a lot of cricket,
There's gonna be
soccer going on.
No. He's definitely not coaching flag football. I'll tell you that right now. In his tweed jacket. We also have a wife who shows up pregnant. Her husband has been gone for a year.
Yep.
And that's a bit of a problem.
He's none too happy.
Not happy about that at all, but, just creating a lot of problems. Now we're going to fast forward probably...
They said it only was about 4
months
total.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months after that. All these chicks are like full-on pregnant. We have like a mobile sonogram situation show up. All these embryos... look like they're like 7-9 months ahead. They're only 4 months pregnant. So that's weird to start with. Now we're going to fast forward a year after that. All these kids come out. They all look exactly the same. Mm-hmm. There's like a mix of boys and girls.
They're all bleached blonde hair.
Bleached blonde, albino, super intelligent, very, very cool, very like developmentally advanced. And what do we? I think we have like 12 of these.
I think there's 12 of them. Yeah.
So all these kids then start developing at a rapid rate.
It's like 1 year later, they look like they're 3 or 4.
Probably, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
We cut to the professor. One of these kids is his son, David, by the way. And I don't know, man. Nobody's a big fan of these kids. They all look exactly the same, and they're kind of creepy. And the professor is like, dude, I don't know what the fuck with these kids. I don't know if this is my son. I don't see how. I mean, he don't look like me or my wife. He's just creepy. And check this out. He shows he brings his brother-in-law, the major, back. He's like, check this out, man. I've got a puzzle box here, and I'm going to put a piece of chocolate in there. I'm going to show you how to solve it.
No, he asked him to solve it.
Yeah.
And it took the major,
a few minutes.
To do it. Yeah.
And then he gives it to David, his son. David pops it right open.
Yeah, he knew exactly how to
do it. And then they go around to the village to the other kids with the platinum hair, and they all know how to do it immediately. Mm-hmm. He's like, you see that? I show one of them how to do it, and then they all know how to do it.
Yep.
Very crazy. Very creepy. In the meantime, we have, we have the dad who's pretty sure his wife cheated on him to create the kid, so that's kind of like a weird tense situation. We have the single mom who's like, I still have yet to have sex with anybody, but I have a kid somehow. That's weird. And now the kids are like developing at this rapid pace. So now
then another mom. You kind of get the nefarious nature of these kids. And one of the other moms had multiple kids.
Yeah,
but just one of them was the albino kid.
Yes.
And basically, the professor took the puzzle box over to him, and he was solving it, got the chocolate out, but then his shithead older brother fucking grabbed the chocolate from him and took it, and they did the whole white
stink
eyeball.
eye.
Yeah, the stink eye. And then the kid just like, all right, here, have it back, dude. Sorry about that.
It's all yours.
Yeah.
So these kids can like control other people, which is creepy. In the meantime, the professor has taken up like the role of village school teacher.
Just to these kids, though.
Yeah. He gets them all together in the schoolhouse, and they kind of go over lessons and stuff, and they all sit perfectly still and stare at the professor as he's going over things. And the professor kind of knows that there's something not right with these dudes. So he's like, what the fuck is going on?
But he's doing some experimentation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say experimentation, just seeing
asking questions.
Their abilities, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to nail down what they, the extent of their abilities,
yeah,
basically.
what the hell's wrong with these people?
Yeah. Or, I mean...
Where do they come from?
Yeah.
What's going on? What do they got? Syphilis? I don't know. Creeped out, sure, but now we're going to shoot forward probably another year, and now they all look like they're 10 or 12.
Yep.
And now they're walking around the village like in lockstep formation, basically marching to and from. They all go to the store at the same time. They all get the same thing at the same time. David is like the leader. Like they go to the store and they're like, "We can tell we make you uncomfortable. We'll send somebody else instead of us from now on." And like, okay, and like the neighborhood kids are like, "These fucking freakos," throwing rocks at them and shit. And they turn around and like give them the fucking glow stinky eyes and make the kid freak the kids all out. And then the parents come out and they're like, "What? Get away from those kids! Those guys are creepy." Now, it's important to mention that at this point in the movie, and really from the entire movie, the kids are pretty much harmless unless you fuck with them. Unless you're trying to kill one of them or something like that. If you just chill the hell out, observe them, they'll observe you. They're weird, I'll give you that. They're creepy. They have like weird X-Men powers. That's very cool.
It's like you said, if you pick on them, but they also, if you remember the one accidentally got hit by the car,
yeah,
and then they basically hypnotized that guy, and he ran the car right into the brick wall.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
I agree. And
it's not like
the guy didn't do it on purpose. He got out and tried to apologize, and they're like,
yeah, made him get in the
and then
car,
he gets in the car and drives it into a wall. So that's fucked up. But at the same time, I guess they are kids or something. Now the professor is like, "Okay, dude, you guys are not human, I don't think, and we need to figure you out." So he goes into the schoolhouse and he's like, "Do you think there is life on other planets?" And the kids are like, "Why are you asking this? You look very nervous, Professor." Ooh. And he's like, "Where are you from?" "You know where we're from, Professor." It gets very tense there because it's like the professor knows something ain't right with these kids, and the kids know that the professor knows, and now we get like he knows that I know that I know that he knows.
Yeah.
And now they're like, the professor's like, "Well, you can't control aircrafts." And they're like, "Not at a certain altitude, but our knowledge is growing, and soon we'll be able to control them too." And now the professor's like, "Okay, this shit is fucking fucked, bro. I'm going to call my brother-in-law, the major at the local military base, and we're going to get to the bottom of this." Calls up his brother. His brother's like, "Yeah, man, weird fucking shit, bro. By the way, we also found 2 other examples of..."
there's like 4.
Was there 4?
Yeah, there's like, he was saying one that was in Siberia. One
that was in like northern or somewhere else in Russia.
One is in like a third world country, and they just basically killed all the moms and the kids before they were born.
The males were like, "Oh, you cheating whores," so they killed all the moms and the kids that came out of them.
And it was all precluded by that same, like, the whole
everybody
village
falling
goes to sleep
at the same time, which is very cool. Creepy as shit though. So now they're like, "Yeah, man. This ain't the only place this is happening, and it's getting a little freaky deaky, so I don't know what we do." And they're like, "Well,
they said the Soviets were trying to use the kids to figure out some, atomic, bomb shit."
Sure,
or whatever,
military purposes. Yeah. But this is England, and they're like, "Well, we got to figure it out too before they do." So basically. And I'm going to run through a lot of this because there's a lot of like weird tense standoffs and children staring at the parents and parents staring at the children. At one point, the dad who feels like his wife cheated on him, after the car accident thing, he's like, there's like a weird kind of tribunal trial thing where like, well, there was no wrongdoing. I mean, he just got back in the car and drove it into the wall. But at the same time, the kids were there. The professor's wife saw the whole thing, and she's like, I don't remember the kids doing anything. So you got to wonder if the kids like put a mind scrub on her.
Oh no, I think she's just being motherly. Like she doesn't want.
You think she was just trying to get her kid out of it?
Yeah, she was all into being mom to this kid, even how creepy he was.
That's a very real possibility.
Yeah.
But the dad felt like he was being cheated on. Is like, "Oh fuck this! I'm going to kill these fuckers." By the way, that was my brother that drove the car into the wall. So he loads up a shotgun and heads out. The kids are like walking through the woods. He jumps out with a shotgun just as the major is there, and he's like, "Whoa, hey, easy with the shotgun there, fella." The kids see him, and they basically make him blow his own head off.
Mm-hmm. While holding the other three that were there, the major,
Yeah.
the professor, and the wife, like paralyzed with their
Yes.
minds. They couldn't do anything about it. Yeah.
But I feel like once the gun went off, they don't remember seeing the kids there. Like, they see the guy blow his head off, and they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, look at you! What'd you do that for?" And then the kids are just gone.
Yeah.
So I don't know. These kids got some crazy powers, bro. Okay, very, very crazy, very cryptic. As the military gets further involved, we try to keep this whole thing on the down low. But we're talking to the professor. We find out the Russians have had about enough of their crazy kids, so they just started using them for artillery target practice.
They
blew
nuked
up the whole village.
They nuked the whole village.
Yeah, blew
everybody
the whole
in it.
thing to shit.
Yeah, that's how the Russians. That's how the Russians operate.
Hey, man. I mean, we don't particularly care.
No.
So,
yeah,
good
one little
riddance.
village. We got
other villages,
a lot of villages,
by the way. So kaboom, and now England is like, well, we got to find a way to get rid of these fuckers because this is getting creepy. In the meantime, the kids are like, we know that you know that we know that you know that we know that you know, and we feel it's in our best interest to just get the fuck out of here. So, Professor, you seem to be the only one who's in any way sympathetic to us. So what we would like you to do is make arrangements for us to leave the village. We will then disperse. We will spread out throughout England, I assume, and further colonize, I guess, and like bring more people into our way of thinking. And that'll be okay. So you need to make those arrangements. Let us know when we come to school on Friday what the plan is. And after that, you won't have any more problems from us. The professor's like, okay, yeah, sure. In the meantime, he leaves and comes up with this ingenious plan. Basically, he gets himself a time bomb and is like, well, I can't let these fucking kids leave because if they spread out throughout England, we're going to have a much bigger problem on our hands. At the same time, how am I going to keep them from looking into my head and knowing that I plan to suicide bomb these little assholes? So he's like, I'm just going to think of a brick wall when I go in there.
Yeah, the whole time he was building the bomb, he was just looking at the brick wall. He's building the bomb, looking at the brick wall.
Brick wall. So Friday night rolls around. He tells his brother-in-law, the major, to take his wife, the major's sister, and go to London and have a great time. But he's going to work this whole thing out with the kids. It's going to be great. Brick wall, as he's building this time bomb and putting it in his professor's bag. The kids go to the schoolhouse. They've since been moved into the schoolhouse. Like, that was part of the plan, was to get them out of the village and keep them, like, living somewhere else, away from everybody, in the schoolhouse. Professor shows up with his professor's bag, and he's like, brick wall. Okay, kids, here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the atomic research that is brick wall. And the kids are like, Professor, why are you so nervous all of a sudden? Brick wall. I'm not nervous. I'm just thinking about the lesson that I'm going to be teaching. Brick wall. And the kids are like, how about those arrangements you were going to make? You said you were going to brick wall. In the meantime, we're getting like this flash image of a brick wall with like
crumbling,
cracks running through it and pieces coming out. Brick wall. All of a sudden, the kids are like, oh dear. They look at the professor's bag as the clock is ticking, and then we see like the clock hit like the countdown 0, and then the whole schoolhouse explodes. Kaboom! As the professor's wife and brother-in-law are coming back into the village. They're like, no! And that's pretty much the end of your movie.
Yep.
What did you think of Village of the Damned?
I thought it was good.
It's not a bad show. What do you think, Monica?
You know what? I've never watched this, or I don't remember watching it, but I really liked it.
I haven't seen this one. I've seen the other one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did want to punch the kids in the face.
Yeah, they're little shits.
Haircuts.
Those haircuts were not cool, man. It looked like their moms cut their hair. And they didn't know what they were doing, so they just kind of went around once with the scissors and called it good.
They were cheeky little bastards, too. Fucking.
Yes, they were.
I mean, Yeah, there was one kid that had like manicured eyebrows that really had like the stink eye down. The rest of them looked they just kind of marched around in lockstep and stared at you when you fucked with them.
So what do we think? Do we think aliens? That's
has to be, right?
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah, I say aliens too.
I agree. It's fine. It's very English. I'll tell you that. Not that there's a problem with that. I was a little more sympathetic towards the kids because I felt like if you don't fuck with them, then they're not going to fuck with you. I mean, do your best not to hit one with your car.
Well, okay, look at what they told the professor, though. They're like,
sure.
we need to basically spread out and colonize.
Yeah.
So they're basically telling
the
professor we're going to take over the world.
Yeah. So that's creepy.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, there's a scene, stupid, where all the dads are like, I hate those kids. They're all in the pub, and then they try to do like a lynch mob thing and go burn the schoolhouse down.
Yeah.
But they end up lighting themselves on fire instead.
Because the kid made him do it.
The kid made him do it.
Yeah, so they're the leader.
What are you going to do? Go kill a bunch of kids because they're creepy. You're the fucking asshole in this equation.
At that point, they had killed the guy that ran into the brick wall.
They don't know that.
What they suspected.
You can suspect all you want.
This was the days of pitchforks and torches.
Let's get him. It's stupid.
I did like the dog though.
That was a nice dog.
Oh, that poor dog.
Oh, he's fine.
Fully white.
I don't think he
shepherd.
moved. I don't think he moved the entire movie, Monica. He just sat by the fireplace like a good boy.
He reminded me of Thorn from Lost Boys.
Yeah.
He looked just like him.
Okay.
I think Thorn was a German Shepherd.
Wasn't that one a German Shepherd?
It looked like a retriever to me.
Oh, no, he was a Shepherd.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. A lazy one. He wasn't chasing nobody.
He wasn't guarding the house very good, huh?
He didn't move from that fireplace.
He did growl at the baby because he knew
he
what
didn't
was
like
up.
that. Yeah, he didn't like that baby at all. But he did it from the fireplace. So.
Yeah.
Don't you come near this fireplace. It's mine.
This is my spot, man.
Fucking shit. I found this one streaming on Prime. How about you guys?
Yeah, same thing.
And check it out, inmates. We're going to do the remake next week, of course, the John Carpenter version. We'll see how that holds up. In the meantime, I think it's time for a little break. We'll come back with some other stuff, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Take me down to the paradise city.
If you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, daddy. Well, I mean, weird shit happens in small towns, dude. You know? And, like, most of the time, we'll never know because there's no news outlets or social media in these places. So if everybody decides to take a nap at the exact same time and then they all wake up at the exact same time, who's going to know?
Who's going to know?
Unless you're pregnant. Then it's going to get weird. But that's a whole other thing. All right, inmates, I guess it's time to jump into the Terradome.
Let's do it.
Oh, boy.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in. And kill you all. I'll drive you crazy. And kill you all. My worst dream come true.
6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, with blackish eyes, the devil's eyes.
Welcome to the Terradome.
First, last week's winner. Out of the Good Movie Conference, round 2, we had Hellraiser defeating The Shining with a vote of 5-2. I get that, man. I love The Shining, but Hellraiser is
Oh, yeah. Pedigree.
It's especially talking to horror fans. If you were to talk to like some kind of a film scholar, he's going to take The Shining every single day.
Yeah.
But like just as a horror dude, you have so many elements in Hellraiser. You have the horny, murderous wife, cheating wife, I guess, who's banging a living corpse. And then you have the Cenobites who were actually summoned to retrieve the living corpse. It's a whole ass. It's basically creating its own universe as it goes. The Shining, on the other hand, is about a haunted hotel. There's
yeah, but I mean,
pound for pound, movie for movie, The Shining is better. Which one do most of us like? Hellraiser.
I think because I've read the source material and I like it much better than the original movie, and then I've also read A Telltale Heart, or A Hellbound Heart.
Hellbound Heart.
And it's very similar to the book, and I like them both. That's kind of where I'm going with that is, I don't know, I think that I like the fact that Hellraiser sticks to the source material. I think, Clive Barker was happy with it because obviously he helped create the movie.
Yeah, he directed it.
Off of one of his, works of literature. So.
Yeah.
But Shining is a great movie too. So
it is. But
the source material creator was not too happy with it either. So
yeah. I don't know, man. I as far as The Shining goes, I think I actually like the movie better than the book.
Really?
Yeah, it's Kubrick's movie. Yeah, I do. It just it better encapsulates the feeling of dread and the pressing alcoholism. It almost creates like a claustrophobic situation there with Jack and his family. I'm going off on a whole tangent here.
Do you think that movie would have been as good without Jack Nicholson's performance?
No, hell no.
Right.
I mean,
he made that movie.
Yeah. There are other actors that probably could have done as good of a job.
In that era, tell me one. Who else was on board, or who else was basically cast for? Didn't you say last week it was De Niro and
De Niro, Robin Williams, and Harrison Ford were all considered for
See, I can't see any of those guys as Jack
No.
Torrance.
No, not really.
I mean, De Niro did Cape Fear.
And he did
Taxi
Driver.
Harrison Ford never did anything.
He was never a villain,
No.
I don't think.
Neither was Robin Williams. Robin Williams was a comedic actor.
Yeah.
I think he got into that, what is that, photograph or photo, something like that?
1 Hour Photo.
1 Hour Photo?
That was pretty gnarly.
Where he was the villain, finally,
Yeah.
at one point. But I can't see anybody else as Jack Torrance other than Jack Nicholson.
Well, that's because that's really the only Jack Torrance that we know. You know what?
I know, but like I saw the movie before I read the book, so every time I was picturing Jack Torrance, it was Jack Nicholson.
Sure.
With his, creepy smile and his arched eyebrows, like,
Well, let me tell you. Okay. All right. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent here. Let's get to this week's matchup. We are going to the Bad Movie Conference. I have a feeling this one's going to be a lot easier for everybody.
Has anybody heard of the two movies?
Probably not. Well, I think most of us have. Coming out of the red corner, a film from 1986 that got 5.6 stars on IMDb, which is astounding to me. Starring Janelle Bradley, Gil Benton, and Robert Pritchard, directed by Richard W. Haynes. This film was shot entirely on location in Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm talking about Class of Nukem High.
Okay.
5.6 stars.
How did they get 5.6 stars?
5.6 stars.
Was that the highest rated trauma there's ever been?
Probably. What the fuck, man? Out of the blue corner, we have a movie from 2012 that got 3.1 stars. Starring Kelly McLaren, Courtney Foxworthy, and Demetrius Sager, directed by Scott Delala. This movie is a winner of an Audience Choice Award at the United States Super 8 Film Fest in 2011. I'm talking about one of my favorites, I Am Zozo. Now, most of you probably haven't sat through I Am Zozo, so I expect this to be a complete blowout for Class of Nukem High.
That's where I'm voting.
Oh, my God. Is that why you put these two together?
Because I want to see one of my favorite movies get crushed? No. I am taking I Am Zozo.
All right.
Dusty's taking Nukem High, obviously.
Yeah.
Monica?
Nukem High.
Yeah, I figured that. It's going to be hard to beat the boobs in Nukem High, because there's a lot of boobs in that movie. And
it's classic trauma.
There's no boobs in I Am Zozo. I have looked.
Was part of my sexual awakening as a lad.
I believe there is a pair of boobs. I think there's one shower scene in I Am Zozo. I can't even remember off the top of my head. That's your Terror Dome matchup for the weekend, mates. It's Class of Nukem High from 1986 versus I Am Zozo from 2012. Get us your votes by next week if you have time. Mental Health Hotline is area code 775-387-0275. Or get us on the regular old email, mail@paddedroompodcast.com is how you do that. In the meantime, we're going to tell you what movies we got to watch this week in a little segment called What Are You Looking At? You fuck. I'm already upset because I know I Am Zozo is going to lose, and that's going to piss me off. But I'm not mad at Nukem High either, because it's another one that was part of my sexual awakening.
What are you looking at?
I just got one movie in this week while I was getting bit by imaginary spiders. It's The Ghost from 1963. This one stars Barbara Steele. I believe it was originally Italian. Cheating wife, millionaire husband. She starts banging his doctor, who then poisons the husband. The ghost of said dead husband comes back to haunt the widow and the philandering doctor, and then at the end, there's a twist at the end. We find out that nothing is the way you think it is. So it's fine. It's streaming on Tubi. Barbara Steele's in it. She's hot. There are some boobs. I don't think they're hers, though. It's kind of hard to tell, because in these early 60s movies, everybody's dressed exactly the same, and they all look the same. So, especially in these Italian dub-overs, it's like, is that the maid, or is that they look exactly the same and everybody's having sex with everybody? So I don't know who's, can I beat off to this or not? I don't know. I don't know if I can beat off. I can, of course I can. That's all I got to watch this week, Inmates. Dusty, what do you got?
All I got to catch this week was we finished The Burrows.
Okay.
From Netflix.
Very cool.
Did you like it?
I did. I guess I basically kind of was telling the Red Queen, I said, you know what this is? This is geriatric Goonies, is what it is. They're all like trying to going down in the tunnels and things, but no, I thought it was good. I liked it. Little disappointed that it's not coming back for a second season.
I know.
So they gave a little kind of a tease toward at that very last part of the episode or the season. I don't know, last 2 minutes, and I was like, oh, well, what the fuck was that all about? So, no, I liked it. I thought it was good. Entertaining, funny, good. I liked it. I would recommend inmates to watch it. So,
very cool.
Monica, you watch it all too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to say, Dusty, you know, the guy that ran that whole community?
Yes.
Now, I could not get over. Now, when someone is good looking, I always tell people, if I meet somebody, I go, man, you are really good looking or pretty. But that dude had such a beautiful goddamn face.
He was very smooth.
I kept staring at him and I was like, I don't think I would screw him. But he is pretty good looking.
Yes, you would.
No, he was like too pretty, Darian. He was like too pretty.
He was a very pretty man.
It's worth mentioning that the first time I met Monica, she was like, what happened to you?
just brutally honest, Miss Monica.
I've got a face for podcasting, Monica. That's what that is. Right on. Anything else, Dust?
Nope, that was it.
All right, Monica?
I got to check out some pretty good movies. The first one was, I didn't know it was a couple years old. It's called The Pool. Have you guys seen this one?
Is that the haunted pool at the house?
We're thinking of Night Swim.
Night Swim.
Okay.
Yeah. With Wyatt Russell.
This one is about a guy who they're draining a 20-foot pool, and he's too stupid to get out of the pool, so the water drains.
This one, yeah.
And there's a crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to see it, it's on Tubi also.
I have seen this one, yes.
Yeah, anything bad that could happen to not let him get out of this pool happens to this guy.
It's true. And at a certain point, you're like, just get the fuck out of the pool, you jackass.
Isn't there a ladder?
There is, and it breaks,
No.
and he can't get the fuck. Oh, it's silly.
Yeah, and then his girlfriend jumps into the pool while it's halfway draining, but she doesn't know this.
Yeah.
So she's stuck in there with him, too.
And getting eaten by a crocodile, huh?
Well, we won't spoil the ending. You have to watch it, but it's pretty. Yeah, you guys will sit there and just be like, "Oh, come on already!"
Yeah. I have seen this one. It's a little frustrating.
Okay, and then I watched this one. It's called The Last Ride, or just Last Ride. It's about three boys that get stuck in a gondola in Norway.
Huh. Well, you got me on this one.
Oh, and then the guy who is the dude that runs the ride, he ends up dying.
Oh.
Yeah, somehow. Oh God, what do you call that when you guys know, the skies light up with the different colors?
Aurora Borealis.
Yes, an electrical event happens this one night and wipes out the whole entire Norway of electricity, and it even shorts out the dude's pacemaker.
Oh,
so
shit.
He drops. Yeah.
Does anybody wake up pregnant? Because that would be fitting.
No.
Okay.
And then I checked out that new movie on Prime called The Huntsman. which is, I was reading, the true story is actually about that woman who gave birth to 6 babies, and then she put them up in her attic, and then she gave birth to 5 more stillborn babies.
Jesus. That's a horny broad right there.
But this movie was, they kind of changed it around. Basically, it's, you assume from the start that the husband is the killer. He's murdering women. And, well, it's brand new. I'm not going to tell you what happens.
Okay.
So it's on Prime.
All right. Sounds to me like she's just trying to field a football team. I mean, there's other options for that, but whatever.
And then the last one I watched is also based on a true story. Johnny Frank's Last Words.
Never
Does
heard
this
of that.
sound familiar?
No.
Really? Wow. Okay, I'm surprised, Darian, because this one, so Johnny Frank was a serial killer. He was not a killer. They convicted him.
Okay.
And they found him guilty, and he wrote his last words cursing everybody who found him guilty. And apparently the curse actually happened, and weird shit happened to all these people that convicted him.
Ooh. That sounds fun.
This one can be found on Prime too.
Ooh, check that out.
Yeah, definitely. And that's all I watched.
Okay, sounds good. Right on. I guess it's time for some immersion therapy then.
Let's do it.
Immersion therapy.
So I guess we're just going to keep cranking out these Disney horror remake situations.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, okay, you got yourself a rogue deer who is splitting chicks in half with its antlers. Which is fine.
Some of the kills are pretty good.
They were all right. A little heavy on the CGI, but goddamn it, it's a Disney horror adaptation. So I don't know what else you're expecting. It's not the best thing I've ever seen.
They squeezed in a little bit of thumper action.
They did.
The rabbits.
Yeah, the rabbits coming in
Oh,
hot.
that part was so cool where they got the guy.
Yeah, with the
That
guy with the
little
bear
punk.
trap.
Yeah.
Or the guy in the car. The real bad guy, the husband, the deadbeat husband, they got him in the end in the car.
Yeah. I guess it's all right. I'm not mad at it.
It was fine.
There's nothing wrong with it. Monica, did you actually cry in this movie?
Yes, I
Get
did.
the fuck out of here.
Well,
What's
at
the
the
matter
end
with
when
you?
the baby was like crying because the dad was dead?
No.
I cried at the beginning where it was telling the story of how, man ruined everything. And then I cried at the end when they killed him and the baby was left alone.
Oh, that's for Bambi, The Reckoning Part
2.
And let me, just
Bambi
to go
the
off
Cheesening.
yesterday I cried because we're actually binge watching Building Alaska, and the part where the lady was talking about raising her 4 children in the most beautiful part of the world where everything is still, pure. I started crying.
So you want to be in off-grid, just
Yeah.
looking at the beautiful mountains kind of thing. That's your happy space.
With the animals.
With the animals.
We're not going to tell you how Dusty spent his weekend then.
I know.
We're definitely not going to send you
I
any
didn't
pictures
bring
either.
it up. I know
All
Miss Monica
right.
has a tender heart
No,
for the
she's a sweetie.
four-legged
She
creature.
is a sweetheart, Miss Monica is.
I did read that they didn't decide to make a Bambi 2, but they are going to introduce Bambi into the Twisted Childhood universe.
The Pooniverse?
But isn't he dead?
I'm sure
Well, I'm going to guess that this...
The baby?
Not the baby, but I think like the movie might be set before he got killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they said that he's going to be introduced in the new Pooh movie. So I'm all, oh, okay, well, this could be interesting.
Same with Peter Pan,
Yeah.
the
Child
pedophile.
trafficker. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm interested. I mean, I got nothing else. As long as they don't bring that stupid fucking mouse from
Steamboat Willie or Screamboat Willie.
Screamboat. That was dumb.
Yeah.
That was about as dumb as it gets.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. Monica, what do you got for us this week? I feel like you need to redeem yourself a little.
Okay, so I should redeem myself with this one. It's from 2012. You can find it on Tubi, and it's called Vile. And it's about a mysterious guest overtakes a group of friends, and they wake up and have to do some fucking bad shit to each other or themselves.
All right.
We have done the full episode on this movie probably 6-7 years ago. So if you really want to do the deep dive on this one, go find that one on our webpage, paddedroompodcast.com, or just check it out on Tubi right now, and we'll get your thoughts next week. In the meantime, I think it's time for a round of Who is Daddy?
Who is Daddy?
First, my clues from last week. I am a budding film student who also happens to be the offspring of a weird cult leader, I think, for lack of a better term. Weird situation. Theater massacre. He was showing his experimental film with all of his cult lackeys, and the audience was definitely not behind it, so he burned it down, killed everybody. Now I'm doing my film project here in the same theater, and I really hope the son of a bitch doesn't show up and start killing people, but of course that's exactly what he does. I am, of course, Popcorn from 1989. You guys seen Popcorn?
Yes.
It's fine. I feel like it was supposed to be a mid-'80s slasher, but it didn't come out until 89.
Yeah.
So it kind of missed the slasher boat, which makes it a little underappreciated.
Well, the slasher got revitalized, Scream. Mid to late 90s.
But that's, late 90s. We're still in the 80s here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like if you're in the mood for an 80s-esque slasher and you need like a standalone, you don't want to get involved in a franchise, Popcorn's a good place to look. Monica, you seen Popcorn?
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
You would probably recognize it if I showed you the thumbnail or a trailer. You'd be like, oh, that one.
From 1989?
I believe so. 88 or 89. Maybe 90. Somewhere in there.
Okay, I'll look it up.
All right, well.
Oh, okay.
That's shocking.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that one. All right, who might I be this week, you ask? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am a bit of a troubled teenager. Problem is, I like to go on sleepwalking / bike riding adventures, and sometimes I just wake up in the middle of a freeway next to my bike. Don't know what happened, don't know how I got there. Weirdest thing, though, did that the other night, and when I came home, a motherfucking jet engine landed in my house. Smashed everything to bits, landed right in my bed, by the way. I don't know. It's a good thing I was doing my sleep stunt driving thing, because if I hadn't, I would have been crushed by the son of a bitch. But that takes us down a whole nother road of what could have been and might have been and should have been and actually did happen. I believe a motivational speaker is going to be at my high school very soon to help me sort through all this stuff and deal with like the post-traumatic stress of it. My sister is a bit of a bitch, but she can suck a fuck or fuck a duck or be a butt fuck to a fucking cuck. I think if I'm phrasing that correctly, I don't even remember anymore. Who might I be, inmates? Tune in next week and I will drop some knowledge on you. In the meantime, I think that's about going to do it for us this week. You guys got anything else on the week?
No, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys are the best. You know that. Like, comment, subscribe if you have time. Just that helps our visibility quite a bit. We also have a Patreon campaign running. Just head on over to paddedroompodcast.com. Find all the info you need there, all the links, the T-Villain stuff, past shows, pictures of me superimposed on black men's penises, because that's a thing, apparently. Anything else you need to know about us, you'll find there. Join us next week for the John Carpenter version of Village of the Damned. We're going to get into what was once a very attractive Christy Alley.
She did have her time.
She was a hot number.
Via Cheers, via Look Who's Talking.
That weird sci-fi show with Tom Selleck and Gene Simmons, where there was robot spiders. What was it called?
Yeah.
And there was like a lawnmower that went rogue and killed a family.
Okay, I very familiar sounding. I can't remember.
As soon as I hear the name of it, I'll be like, yeah, that one. So 4. Robot spiders. Misplaced teenagers. Sleepwalkers. Scout Taylor Compton, Danielle Harris, and the movies that they can make. Chicks who pass out and wake up pregnant, which is, by the way, nothing wrong with that. I don't believe that's prosecutable. I don't know. Well, it probably is in certain municipalities. I don't know.
Show disclosure, we're not giving any legal advice here.
Nope, no, we are not. We are not law professionals. And the Padded Room Podcast, I'm afraid visiting hours are over.
Bye-bye.